To remove the sensors out of your bumper, there's this little plastic white clip right there. You need to pull it straight up, okay? And then you can push it down and it comes out of there. You need to remove the sensor. Take a little regular screwdriver on the other side and pry, put it in there, pry there in the housing, and that sensor comes out. There's some little clips on the housing too. I do the back side first. It's harder, easier to get to. You can push down and then you hit them again right there and push down, and the housing will actually come out of there like that. And you're going to take that housing and put in your Frontier bumper exactly the same direction and the order that they came out of on the the chrome bumper. You need to make sure they all go the same way, and then you can put them back in your Frontier bumper. On your fog light, we've kind of taken one out here already. It's going to have 4 10mm bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can get a nut driver, wrench, whatever you want to do. Take those 4 bolts out of there, and then you're going to take this to your Frontier bumper, and you're going to put it. You can see how the little holes right there are slotted. This light's round. If you got a round light, you're going to put it on there and lift the light as high into the holes as you possibly can. On the limiteds, it may be another package, I don't know, but I know it's the limiteds. It's going to be a rectangle light. So when you put it in there on the rectangle one, you're actually going to pull it as far down into the slot as you possibly can to bolt it on there. Over here you can see we've already got one of them mounted on here. This is a round light, so we pushed it up as high as it'll go. And you put your 1/4" bolts in there like we have here that's supplied in the bolt bag. You can see over here on the side we've put a sensor in on the side. It went in just like it came out of your factory bumper. This is the brackets right here that are going to mount up to your mounting brackets that we showed you how to put on. You're going to have 4 1/2 by 1 3/4 bolts. We got a little bar right here with some holes in there. When you put your sensor harness and all that for your lights and all that, you can take some zip ties and zip tie it to those little holes right there, and keep it from blowing in the wind or going down the road, and keep it in a good spot. But we're going to show you how to mount and line that thing. But again, you're going to have 4 bolts on each side that mount to your mounting bracket. How you mount your front bumper up underneath. Now I'll show you how to align your bumper. You see we got the 2 jacks up underneath it. You can use 2 jacks to help hold it. That way you can get it realigned. We showed you what 8 bolts, 4 on each side. You got to go to 1/2 by 1 3/4 bolts to mount it with. Once you get them in there, get them in there loose, and then you can line it with jacks. But what I usually do is get down right here in the center, and I'll line up the bottom of my loop, the bottom of my chrome with my headlights, or the bottom bar on there. I usually use the top of the loop right there, the chrome on there. And you're going to take your tape measure, and you can measure on the side right here and make sure you get it the same from side to side. And just jack up the jacks on, from side to side, get that right, pull it side to side, get it right, and then have one person maybe snug one side a little bit, remeasure it, relook at it. I always get right in the center and back up, line this up right there with the rearview mirror, and that's how you get down straight, make sure you're right from side to side on your up and down. And again, just measure side to side and tighten all your bolts and make sure everything's tight. And that's your install for your 2019 25-3500 Dodge front end.